I guess on the channel I never really talked about my opinions on Gen 9, like, thoroughly. I think the most I've talked about is, like, it's gonna happen, it's a Spain region, and I like all the starters in their first stages, so... why not? Let's talk about it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hunt2Haunter back at it again with another video, and today I am going to be talking about my overall opinion on Gen 9 as a whole. Much like the other videos in my arsenal of brain cranium, this is gonna be a very late upload. More than I want it to be. Ha! Make sure you like, favorite, subscribe. I just woke up. Make sure you like, favorite, comment, subscribe. It always helps the channel. Spoiler warnings are ahead if you have not yet played the game due to an empty wallet or just never got around to it. But I will be talking about my overall opinion on gameplay, what I think of the characters, story-wise, and, of course, my overall general opinion of the Pokemon. So, as I said before... like the video! Alright, so first we're going to get into gameplay. Now, obviously, a lot of people have had some issues and problems when the game first came out. There were bugs, glitches, and overall performance issues as a whole. I myself have never really encountered one aside from Pokemon sliding down a mountain in mid-battle, or half my Pokeball was just in the ground. So, I overall didn't really have as many issues as other people on Think of a Pokemon Reddit subreddit place. However, gameplay-wise, I did enjoy a lot of variety of things. Now, in Violet, you are able to get Miraidon, and in Scarlet, you get Koraidon. And while I do enjoy having a lizard bike creature overall that is able to help me travel through the overworld, much like an HM would in previous games, I sort of enjoyed the bike aspect of it more, but there were other portions of Koraidon I enjoyed a lot more, being an actual, like, dragon that I'm riding. I like the fact that, of the idea of, you know, he's running through the field, but part of me doesn't really like that his tire, tail, and throat look like, you know, tires, but it's a bike, but then the other one's an actual bike, but it's kind of just a robot lizard. It's conflicting, really. But, I did enjoy the fact that it was more open world. However, I feel like it could be even more open world. For example, I could go anywhere on the map and find any item, find any mon. It's great and wonderful, without, like, the map being like, you can't go in this area. Granted, there are higher level Pokemon in certain areas, but I digress. However, I feel like it could be even more open world if you could go anywhere you wanted, and any Pokemon you'd encounter would be at the level cap you were at. Like, the game would follow your level cap. Same thing if you would go to fight a gym leader or a certain trainer in the area. You know, it would follow your level cap. So you could fight all the gym leaders in any order you want. But the game didn't do that. The game instead had it to where this gym leader was level this one was level that. So it still kind of felt like you were being pulled, but not as hard like in previous Pokemon games. So I feel like for Gen 10 or another Legends game or something along those lines, it can feel a lot more open world and less like, oh, but I would recommend you go that way. Regardless, I did enjoy the, you know, everyone likes to play Pokemon for similar reasons. Maybe not everyone, but personally, me knowing a lot of Pokemon fans, they want to challenge all the gyms, beat the Elite Four, be the best anyone ever was, catch a lot of mons. But the Titan missions and the Team Star missions, as kind of boring as they seemed at first, they made it like a reason for you to continue. Like, for example, Arvin's dog dying, or, you getting more points and materials so you can collect things. Which I would like to point out are fucking stupid. But I digress. Another type of currency slash materials to get TMs. I kind of don't like the TM method where I have to go down and kill a species, neglect a horde of species, just so I can get a move. I kind of just prefer TM stores just everywhere like Galar was. That was easy. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Please bring that back. As far as the characters go, a lot of them had a lot of good personality. This is something Pokemon really excels at, better and better each year, is that the characters you really get attached to really well. And a lot of the characters, they made very hot. Sada and Toro, the nurse, and Gita, they made hot for no reason. But I find it so funny that Gita, very femme-looking, or very masculine-looking, but she's femme, and then you have Grusha, who's very femme-looking. It's like, no, that's a guy. Ah, yes. Confusing our sexuality since the dawn of time. Ah, let the journey continue, my friends. But yes, there was a lot of very interesting characters. I love how a lot of the gym leaders had very different aspects, as they do every year from previous ones. My favorite example is Iono, who, you think electric type trainer, you think probably an electrician, or you got like someone who is with a very sparky personality. And Pokemon went through with this idea of making it an internet influencer, or as me and my friends like to call, she's a VTuber. Got it. I fully love that, the energy that she had, no pun intended. It's very fun, and I enjoyed that. And the story I really did enjoy. It kept me going through it. It made me wanting more through it. It was just very fun overall. Like I said, I think my only issue was like have the game level cap where you're at, so it doesn't matter who you're fighting next, so long as like the Elite Four, the champion, and whatever other big boss rival, whatever fight is last, that can be last. Great. But like, imagine just climbing up to Grusha's hill and challenging him first. Like, kind of what I thought was happening. Like, he'd be in early gym. No, in fact, he was not. And Tulip was probably like the easiest gym in every run I did. For those who don't know, I play each generation like this. I play in my first run through to get a feel of the region with my first start, with my core team, what I feel very attached to. I play it a second time to try out a different starter and a different team through Pokemon I've seen in the region, and me going, ooh, I could have used that. Ooh, I could want that. And then I played through a third time with a third starter, and then just bullshitting my way through it. And then any other time after, I just like give myself challenges, whether it's like a Nuzlocke or use only this type. Which I want to point out, we have a lot of ghost types, and I'm very thankful for that. More on that in a second. A lot of Pokemon previously also got attention. I feel like a lot of Gen 2 Pokemon also got quite a bit of attention. You got Ampharos now on the Switch. Dongfan's back, got some attention. Again, more on that in a minute. And there was I seen this on TikTok a lot. There is this area you can go to, and you can hear like a slow, like, familiar cry that sounds like Lugia. What do they have for us? Well, as of the recording of this video, whatever DLC possibly planned for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is not out yet, so I guess we'll find out. Or maybe it's just a nice Easter egg for us, so who knows. But next I'm going to be talking about the Pokemon as a whole. So these are just my general opinions. I haven't used all of them yet. I've used most of these to, get a feel for it, so it's not just like I hate how this looks. I'm still going to give that opinion, but I want you guys to know that there's more factors in play of just like its appearance is weird. Because my opinion for Meowscarada is vastly different than when I first saw it. So I will say that. So, here are the Gen 9 Pokemon opinions of Mian. And I'm just going to put Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxly in this same one. I have not seen a generation where I have equally liked all three beginning stages since Gen 3. Like, Gen 3 is my favorite region, and I've really wanted Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip. And their evolutions onward are amazing. So good. Gen 9's first stages captures that energy for me again, and I had the hardest time picking who was who. Because normally I go with the water starter a lot. Not all the time, but a lot. But the way Sprigatito looks is so adorable, and who could say no to the Fuecoco face? It's so cute. No thought behind those eyes. I relate. Now, its middle stages is a little different. I'm going to start with Florigato. Florigato, I think, is the best middle stage out of all these three. Very good design. A Yo-Yo Berry, very different. I love how it's kind of giving like a rogue aspect to it. Really enjoy that. And then Meowscarada shows up. As I said, when I first saw this thing, I hated it. Take it back. Not because it's standing on two legs. I figured that was going to happen regardless. But for one, I expected this thing to be like a saber-toothed tiger when it came out. Or something. I like its type. I love how fast it is. And I love that Flower Trick is always a critical hit. Very, very nice. I currently have one on my Team Scarlet playthrough. And it's doing pretty good justice where it's at. I hate its face. I really, really hate its face. Its mask, the eyes, the flop down ear. No. I feel like that could look so fucking cooler. I really hate its face. Crocolore. Oh boy. Now, when I first started my Gen 9 playthrough, I started with Fuecoco. And I was excited what it'd become. I was starting to lose hope when I saw Crocolore. Because it just looks like a more rotund Fuecoco with a sombrero. And I understand that it's a nest with a fire egg. And, crocodiles and birds. Yeah, I get that. But when you introduce a generation where terastallizing is a thing, changing the typing, which is a very cool mechanic, but you get a dumb hat on it. Why are you putting a dumb hat on a dumb hat? No. Take this back. I feel like this could look way better. And then Skeledirge come out. Now, just because it's ghost type doesn't mean I'm gonna be biased. But I love this thing regardless for a lot that's going on there. First off, it's on all fours. It's a monster-looking thing. It's got the fire hair, the little bird on its nose. It's a singing crocodile. The bird turns into a microphone. Like, what the fuck? And then it's ghost type. Like, Skeledirge is badass looking. I love it. It's so freaking cool. Also would like to point out for all the people like, it's a gator. The fire zodiac thing is not a thing. Yeah. Male crocodiles are called bulls. You're not sneaky, Japan. I had a science teacher as a mother. You didn't fool me with this one. Alright, so, next is Quaxly's line. Quaxwell. I don't like the hair, but it's okay. It exists. And then Quaquaval. Love that it's water fighting. Surprised we have not gotten that yet for a starter. I didn't like it at first just because I thought it was just like tall bird, yay. And then I saw it dance and shake and what it's based off of and how its Aqua Step move makes it faster. And I've grown to like it, I've grown to like the gay bird, it's very nice, very yas queen. It's not my favorite. It's okay. You know, if you gave me a choice to lead into battle, and this was a options of Pokemon I didn't like, and I saw this thing, I'd be like, you know what? I'll take you. You're useful. Yeah. Let's do this. Lechonk, memes aside, when Gen 9 was first coming out, and after release, it's Rotund Pig. Yay, wonderful. Oinkalone. Japan, you had no right to make it this thirsty looking. Like, what the fuck? No. Also, it's just a normal pig. Just a normal, normal fairy, maybe normal flying, you know, when pigs fly. You know, we never got that gimmick yet. Kind of missed your chance on that one. I mean, I could do it now when I terrestrialize into a flying type. But that's not as fun. The flying type terrestrializing hits balloons. That's just stupid. It exists. I got nothing else to say. Tarantula, very cute, very adorable. Spidops. Oh, we gotta fucking talk about this. Alright, so Spidops, very bad stats. Not great move pool. Understand that. A lot of people are calling this thing ugly. How dare you, sirs and ma'ams and theys in between. This thing is amazing and adorable looking. Bamboo shoots that shoot a spiderweb, cute old man face, and it's shiny is Spider-Man. What is wrong with this thing? Now, I love its walking animation. It's adorable, but the Spidops slander needs to cease. Is it great in battle? No. Could it use better moves? Obviously. But, like, so could fucking Arbok. And Arbok's cool looking, damn it. Which I'm surprised he did not get attention, but it's fine. It's a rant for another day. Spidops is so damn cool. To someone on TikTok was just like, yo, never put a Spidops on your team. It's ugly and it's stupid. You know what? No. I am going to win with a Spidops on my team. And you know what? During my Team Scarlet playthrough, this boy was on my team, and he sweeped the fire trial. It's mono bug. I didn't terrestrialize with it, and it pimp slapped Mela all through everywhere. The old man spider will reign. It is great, and I love this thing. Shut up. Moving on, we have Nimble. It's cute. My boyfriend likes to call this thing Trinket. Very cute. Thought it'd be steel type, but no. Okay with that. Low kicks. Very good mon. I love the legs on its back. It reminds me of Crush Hopper from Ben 10. Bug Dark caught me off guard though. Palmy. Very cute. Palmo. I said Palmo. Oh, that is Palmo. It's just Palmy standing up. This does not need to exist. It does not. What? Why? Why does this thing exist? It's just standing up, gain the fighting typing. It's a lighter hue, and it gained a finger. No! You know, one of my favorite evolutions is the Nidoran line, because it shows how vastly different they evolve and change around their ecosystem to live better, thrive better, gain stronger moveset. This is not evolution, people. This is just it learning to stand and run. The evolution between Palmo and Palmod is also very dumb. You take it for a walk. What? No. Then it becomes Palmod and it's just taller with a better hairstyle. Like, come on. Zeraora doesn't get the electric fighting type, but the freaking Pillow Mouse does? Ugh. I like its moveset, though. Very good. Reminds me a lot of Loxton and Noggin. Don't know why. Next, we have Tandemaus. Very cute. Very adorable. Love it. Mousehold. What the fuck? What? Remember when I was talking about evolution? You know, changing your physical appearance? You just fucked an head, kids! That's not evolving! This is not Mega Kangaskhan here. God, I love Population Bomb. I think it's a funny gimmick. I think it's a funny gimmick how it evolves. but it's still stupid. Like, they're cute, obviously. I was expecting like a Rat King creature with like all the little tandem houses on it and shit, and it would command them to attack. That would have been so damn cool. But no, you just said evolve, and then boom, children. If I gave this Everstone, would this be abortion? Fido, very cute. Love the name. It's so adorable. Wish it had a better moveset. Dogspund. Last night, I caught a shiny one of these. Almost missed it, but I caught one. Love it. Very cute. Kind of wish it was Fairy Fire type, but I understand why it's not. Very good. Love this Pokemon. Smoliv. Very cute and very adorable. Haven't seen this type before. Neat. Dolliv. It's okay. It's kind of cute. It's alright. Arboliva. Olive Branchmon. Arboliva. I'm gonna stick with that one. Arboliva, it's there. It's cool. It's there. I no opinion about it. Wish it had a better moveset, but it's there. Squawkabilly. Why isn't the feathers that look like it's wearing a drape coat like a little darker shade so you could tell like it matches the hair? I like the different color forms though. That's pretty nice. And it's pretty cool. Knackley. Honestly, Knackley's line, as much as I'm gonna joke about it, is probably the coolest rock-type evolution next to Lycanroc and Rockruff that I've ever seen. Like, this is such a good rock-type Pokemon. Why does it look like a Mario mushroom? I understand it's rock salt. That got my boyfriend very excited because he's into, like, chemistry and salt in general. But you made Mario evolve into Minecraft, which, speaking of Knucklestack, I love this design unironically. It's very fitting, despite looking Minecraft as shit. And, Garnicle. I don't know how I feel about the Salt Mountain on his shoulders, but I still enjoy this heavy hitter. Also love the Purifying Salt and the, Ghost-type connection it has with this thing. I had to explain to a couple of my friends about that, which, honestly, fascinating, interesting ability. I kind of like that. Charcadet, very cute, very adorable, love it. Armarouge, currently using one of my Team Scarlet team. It's pretty okay. I like this thing. It's really neat. Being more of a special attacker caught me a little off guard, but you know what? It's pretty cool. I like it. Cerulege. This is my favorite Pokemon of Gen 9. Ghost type aside. It's purple, it's a knight, it's got sword hands, it's so fucking cool. Its evolution method is taxing, but I'm willing to do it. There's been worse evolution methods. Take Feebas into Milotic, for example. You people know what I'm talking about. But Cerulege is so damn cool. I have so many wallpaper already of this thing on my phone. It's so awesome. Tadpole, very cute, very adorable, love it. Hate it shiny. Bellybolt. Make the squishy! I love this thing. I love this thing so much. It's a heavy hitter, despite only looking like this. Also, it took me a while to realize those white things on the sides of its head is not its eyes. It's the little dots in front of it. That took me a while to adjust to, but you know what? I'm fine. This thing, so adorable, I want to squish-a-mellow of this thing. Wattrel, very cute, very adorable. Love that we have a electric and flying type, other than Zapdos. Kilowattrel, hate the name, love the bird. Gives me Swallow-Tailo vibes. Like it. Very fast. Enjoy it. Masschip. It's ugly in an adorable way, kind of like Poplio for me. So, yeah, it's kind of cute. I like it. Mabostiff. Mabostiff. This thing. Mabostiff. I don't know. Like it. Like I said, love the story arc with you and Arven. I also love how Arven at first became like a jerk kind of thing, but then like he became like the best character in the whole game. All thanks to this guy. But you know, as many times as I've played this game and how many times his dog has fucked me over, I at first felt bad to once again put his dog in the dirt, and then after a while it's just like, no, you fucking deserve that. But at the same time, very good Pokemon. Love its lore behind it. Shroodle, I think it's fucking ugly. Like the typing though, very interesting. Grafai Eye. Question. Why the hell does a shrew evolve into an eye? That's a mouse evolving into, like, a weird monkey lemur who hasn't seen the light for years. What the fuck? I don't like its fingers, but I get it. It's an eye. Also, yeah, why does Shirtle also have a baby face? No. Other than that, they're fine. They exist. I expected Grafai to be a little stronger or have like one more evolution after it, but it don't. Whatever. Bramblin and Bramblegast, I'm just gonna put in this category. Once again, you're not doing great in the evolutionary method, Japan. You just took a tumbleweed with eyes, and to, again, evolve its appearance, you made it bigger with spikes. Fantastic. Love that it's ghost type. I understand it. I love the name. And it's very useful. Hate its evolutionary method, much like Palmo. Toadschool. My brother hates this thing with a dire passion. But I love this thing. I love how it's a mushroom. And as someone who is currently watching The Last of Us TV series, ain't no better time than to have a mushroom Pokemon, I think. Toadscruel as well. I like its ability, especially the name of it. Very interesting. A lot of useful grass types. More than you would think in this region. More on another one in a minute. But I really do like the adaptation that it was a squid and now it's a mushroom and now it's just walking. That's a very interesting thing. Cloth. Very cute. Why doesn't this thing evolve? And why does this crab moo? You throw it out of battle and it makes a crunch sound and then it moos. Like a cow. What? I wish this thing was stronger, with better stats, and it had an evolution. I think it'd be so cool. Till then, Clothrave. Clothrave. Capsicid. It's alright. I love the name. It's a pepper. It's kind of how the only opinion I have of it. Scovillain. Finally, we get a grass fire type, and it looks pretty good. It looks really cool. I like the faces. I like how one behaves differently than the other. I like that. It's really cool. Again, love the name. Love the name. Relor. Almost forgot this existed. I fucking hate its face more than Meowscarada. Dear God, send it back to the ozone layer. Yeet the bish. I understand how it's like the dirt ball has like sand and dirt in it. Why isn't it bug ground type? Like, I know it becomes a bug psychic type by Rabska, but it's just mono bug. What? I don't like. I love that we have a dung beetle Pokemon now. Don't get me wrong. Wish it didn't look like that. Its face is just no. Rabska, very cool looking, much improvement. I love how one of its dex entries say that the actual body of Rabska is in the ball. That's really cool. Very, very weird looking, though, the more I stared at it. And I was like, huh, that's, okay then. Yeah. Really neat. Still hate its evolution method. Flittle. Yeah, little guy. Very cute. I want to eat it. That's it. Espathra. Love the ostrich Pokemon. Looks very Lady Gaga Cleopatra, but really want to use one on my team still. Have not used one. Tried to many times, but never got around to it. But yeah, I like this thing. I like this thing's design a lot. I'm just going to put Tinkaton, Tinkatuff, and Tinkatun in the same category. Love the entire evolution. So cool. Fairy Steel, great type. Love its hammer, love the lore behind it, as scarring as it is. I'm so sorry, Corviknight. Despite, not really doing any decent move against Corviknight, I still find it funny and amazing. Very useful Pokemon on the team. If you need a solid, heavy hitter, get Tinkaton. It's very good. I enjoy it a lot. Wiglet, hate it. Fucking hate it. I hate this thing more than I hate Diglett. I understand the convergent evolution method, much like Toadschool and Toadscruel. Previously, in previous generations, we got regional variants of just species, much like Sandshrew, who would go into a different area and adapt to survive and become a different type. Hence why it would be Sandshrew and not a different name. Notice Toadschool and Tentacool are different names, much like Wiglet and Diglett. Wiglet is not Diglett. Wiglet is an eel. This is convergent evolution, where similar species look the same, but they're very much not. So, love the idea of that. Hate that you had to use fucking Wiglet and Diglett. It makes me think of villains from the Mario universe. I don't know how I feel about this. Wugtrio. I understand wiggling. It's wig. The fuck is wugging? Why? I don't. It's just 3 of them in a rock. I mean, that's easier for me to picture when I throw a Pokeball at it, or I throw a Pokeball and send it out, and it's, here's a rock, here they all are, ta-da. The main problem I hated with Diglett and Dugtrio for the longest time is when I capture one in a ball and I throw it out in a battle, how the hell is it getting thrown in a battle? Is the light making a tunnel for them to dig out of? Does the dirt pile come with it? I don't know. And Wiglet didn't help with that, especially because its deck entry said no one knows how long this thing is. But Wugtrio just being in a rock, that helps. A little bit. I don't like this thing still. No. Also, how weak it is in battle. I'm not a fan of it. Bombardier. It exists. I like the gimmick that, oh, yes, I'm a stork who's carrying something in my little skin flap. I don't want to say that. And its little stomach pouch thing. Oh, is that a baby? No, it's a bomb! Or a boulder. That bombs you! The dark type feels a little random, but yeah, I think that's just because it's just a jerk. It's mean. Yeah. It gives me Skarmory vibes without the steel typing, honestly. Finny's in. Finally! We get a dolphin Pokemon! Yes! And it's adorable! I love it shiny! Oh, way to go, Japan. High five. Fuck yeah, man. Yes! Palafin! It just has a heart on it. Oh, it's got a new form? I don't know how I feel about it. It feels stretched, Laffy Taffy-ish. I love how it has legendary stats, and it's a monster on the battlefield. That's cool. I feel like its evolution method is annoying if you don't have internet access. In case, like, your internet goes out, or you have no friends. But I feel like it could, the under the torso part could get changed a little to where it can look a little cooler. Other than that, it's fine. I've warmed up to it. I didn't like it at first. I couldn't help but laugh at it. But I've warmed up to it. It's a pretty okay. But still, Dolphin Pokemon? Fuck yeah! Varoom. I don't like the lore behind it, but I get it. I also don't like that it levitates. That's never explained why. Why can't it just drive around like normal? Just roll around. It's got wheels. Use them. It'll levitate and fucking have the ability, damn it. You're 4 times weak to ground anyway. And then you got River Room. I don't... Part of me doesn't like that we can't use the cars from Team Star. But, it threw me off that hearing, oh, the engine's a Pokemon. Oh, what the fuck? So, yeah. Well, it's a lot stronger than it looks. So, hey. Cyclizar. Love using this thing. Very useful, very, interesting. I don't like that I mentioned spoilers in the beginning of this video. I don't like the fact that Cyclizar is just the base of a past and future version of the box art Pokemon. I miss when we had legendary gods, Lugia and Ho-Oh, or Reshiram and Zekrom. Now we're just getting really strong of myth Pokemon. Gen 8 was alright in that aspect, but Gen 6, or not 6, Gen 7, we just got Pokemon from another dimension. And then Gen 9, we're getting just a past and future stronger version of a species. That's another thing I almost didn't point out in the beginning. The Team Star thing, the only problem I have with that is I understand the story. It's a very cute story about, like, kids getting bullied and then them making a group so that they don't get bullied and show the bullies what for and all that. It's a very cute story all throughout, all the way to the end. Where's the crime? I miss taking on the mafia and the bioterrorism of the evil team of a Pokemon generation. It's just like, where's the destruction, the thievery, the evil in the teams? God, do I have to make another there's no evil team in Gen 9? I don't want to do that. I only made the other one because of spite. But, like, sorry, I went on a little bit of a rant there, but I wanted to mention that because I didn't want to make a whole video out of it. But Earthworm next. Very cute, very adorable. I was not ready for the arms. I kind of wish it was actually the size of its Titan form aspect, just so that, like, it could have a little rivalry with Onyx per se. But it is what it is. Surprisingly, it doesn't have too many. I wish it learned more ground moves or was also steel ground type in a way. But you know what? It's cute. I kind of like it. It's cute. It's cute. I love its ability too. Glimit's okay. It exists to me. Glamora, same thing. Love its typing. Love that it's like a crystal flower in the cave. And I feel like if without its region's gimmick and story, it'd just be like, why is it a crystal flower? But I get it. It's cool. Kind of wish it wasn't the champion's ace Pokemon. This doesn't feel like an ace Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? Or it should have been a Pokemon I'm going to mention in a minute. Greavard, very cute. This is the best moment in all of Gen 9. None of you can argue with me. It's just the law. Also, I found a shiny one of these. It made me very happy when I lost a shiny Hoppip. But it was a Hoppip, so it doesn't matter. And then I found this little dude being shiny. Very cute, very adorable. Love it. Love its last respects move when it evolves into Houndstone. Very cool mon. Love it. Very cute. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. I love this line. As a goose type enthusiast, I enjoy this line and he is best boy immensely. Flamigo. I thought we learned from our Toucanon experience not to just throw a bird out here. But you did it again, Game Freak. You finally gave us a Flamingomon. I've drawn many Flamingo Fakemon. I will not show on screen because I am insecure. However, they are much better than whatever the fuck this is. Adding the fighting type feels too random. Some people say, oh, well, like, his body looks like a boxing glove. Maybe, but like, like you could have given it something than just a cartoon Mingo, and calling it a Fwen, so it's a Flamigo. No, like, what? I hate that Larry, who, I hate this character. Why does the internet thirst for this stupid motherfucker? Larry ran for another day, but I hate that this video's as long as it is already. But, like, I hate this thing. I hate Larry. I hate this thing. This does not need to exist. Or at least give it an evolution, you know, where it's like, oh, this is cool. Because, like, gah! Citadel, very adorable, very cute. I want to hug this thing. Cetitan, don't really want to hug it. Want to ride it into battle instead. Very cool, still love it. Veluza. It's okay. Feels unfinished, but I've grown very bitter to this mon, and I'm gonna tell you why. My boyfriend has never caught a shiny ever in his life, and we intend to fix that with Gen 9's easier shiny hunting mechanics. He saw a shiny Dratini in the lake, and this thing, with not very good speed, was very fast to just swim in front of him. stopping him from getting the shiny Dratini, and the shiny Dratini leaving his screen, fading in the distance, never to be foreseen again. Then, as challenging the champion, gave him very annoying resistance. I do like how its ability makes slicing moves damageable. It's cool. This thing annoys me immensely. It feels unfinished, too. Not a favorite mon of mine at all. If anything, I'll probably forget this upon, like, 1 or 2 more generations. So. Although it is fun to say, Verding Velours! Dondonzo and Tatsugiri I'm going to put in the same category. I love the bond between them, the lore between them. Very nice design. Tatsugiri, very cute. Love its little extra colored forms. So yeah, highly recommend getting the little sushi dragon and Paldean Whiscat. I mean Dondozo. Very nice, very cool. Annihilate. Okay. Annihilate, I love that it's ghost type, obvious reasons. But the fact that in previous dex entries for Primeape, it says that it can get so angry it can die. Kinda did. Love its design. Love it as a whole. It's very monstrous and powerful. Its evolutionary method is not my favorite, but you know, look at this thing. It's so fucking dope. I love this thing. Clodsire, very cute, very adorable. Love it. I still love how it has like an ability where it's like water still can't touch me. Very cute. I want a Squishamallow of this as well. This is currently my boyfriend's favorite mon, as of this moment of recording. For a giraffe, I hate its design immensely. I love how it's taller, love how it's stronger, hate its design, that its tail just kind of gulped its head, and now it's like a helmet or a hood. No. I've made a video where it's like, Pokemon I want to see evolve, and Giraffering was on that list. I do love how its name is still a palindrome, but like, I don't like for a giraffe's design. Take it back. And now we get to Dunsparce. I didn't expect this thing to be a dragon or like a full-on fucking snake. But I expected Dunsparce, if and when he got attention, it would not be this. Oh, but he could have 3 segments instead of 2. No! Don't get me wrong, Hyper Drill is still a very scary move to deal with. The fact that this is Dunsparce's evolution makes me hate Dunsparce and this thing even fucking more. Especially Larry's Dunsparce. I hate this thing immensely. Take it back, Japan. You have failed this city. No. God. King Gambit. Hate its name. I think it's overly designed. I understand it. Its evolutionary method's annoying as fuck. Very strong, however. Not fast at all, though. It's okay, other than that. Kind of just exists. Now, we get to the past and future Pokemon. Let me just say, again, the past Pokemon, I feel like, are kind of cool, in a way. Future Pokemon, I'm not going to like, and I'm going to say why in a minute. I don't like that all of them are just named after an attribute that describes them. You could have given them a name. You could have said past Dongfan. Or, sorry, Great Tusk. No. That's very dumb. That's very, very dumb on you, Japan. Name it something. M&J made a video, or a short video, I don't remember, of giving them, like, names. Like, if they were, like, the same species, but a different one. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway. Great Tusk. Very awesome. Love that Dongfan got some attention. That it needed. Very cool. Fighting type. Didn't expect that. Screamtail. I didn't like this at first, but I've grown to find it's very adorable. I love the Ariana Grande psychic type Jigglypuff. Blue Bonnet. Honestly, again, with the name thing, I expected this thing to be called Ungabungus. How dare you. Dark type, I feel like, is kind of just thrown on him. On that, it's okay. I get it. The Pokeball thing, now we can see, because it's the past version, and what we've seen what Pokeballs look like in the past, that we got inspiration from this thing. So, confirmed. Fluttermane, it's alright. It just has, like, wing hair. Cool, I guess. Slitherwing. My brother hates this thing. Don't know why. Love this thing. So cool. And it can stand. That's so cool. It's like a dinosaur moth. Fuck yeah. Love this thing. Fighting type, again, threw me off guard. Sandy Shocks. I still don't know how I feel about the design, but I get it. I do. I do understand it. I don't like how it walks. I don't at all. Take it back. Iron Treads. No. I hate its face. No. Iron Bundle. I've warmed up to it. It's kind of cute. I guess. Iron Hands. Kind of a cool design, I guess. Electric Fighting. Again, Zera Aura couldn't get it, but it's this big guy with tasers for hands. Yeah, that's nice. Iron Jugulus. It looks stupid looking. Hate it. Really a letdown on Hydreigon. Iron Moth. It looks like an Eggman extra robot bad guy. Really, all of them do, but it's kind of cool, I guess. Same with Iron Thorns. Yeah, honestly, Iron Moth, Iron Thorns, and Iron Bundle are kind of the only ones I prefer to like. I hate how they're all called Iron, and none of them are Steel type. And they're all fucking robots. That's not how evolution works. Clearly, Gen 9 is not fully understanding how evolution works. You make a mouse have sex. It's an evolution. You make a mouse stand up. It's evolution. You slap a heart on a dolphin. It's evolution. That's my boyfriend.
You make a mouse do what?
No, I'm saying why I hate Mousehold and Panda Mouse's evolution.
Please don't make the mice fuck.
But yeah, no. And for the future... You made them all robots. No, that's not evolution. I was expecting some futuristic parts in there, I guess. But like, oh, let's make it a robot. No, that's not. And also, all their dex entries are weak as fuck. Goddamn, you would think that the professor who would be in Area Zero studying these things for years would have more to say about them. But nah, Frigibax. Again, it's ugly in a cute way. I don't like the little droopy things on it, but I don't know, it's kind of cute. Arctibax. Very cool design. I very much enjoy this. Baxcalibur. You know, I didn't think, if you told me we were getting an Ice Dragon Pseudo-Legendary, I would have thought, oh, that's going to be a weak fucking typing. Thanks. But using this thing, looking at its design... Yes, some people are like, oh, it's about the Godzilla. Yeah, well, you love Tyranitar people, so shut the fuck up. But this thing being very Spinosaurus, Excalibur, Godzilla-esque, and its ability, where it can just be stronger as it gets hit by fire, is so damn cool. I love this thing, and honestly, previously, my favorite pseudo-legendaries were Dragonite or Goodra. I think I found my new favorite pseudo-legendary, if not my favorite ice type. It's okay, Snom, I still love you. But Glaive Rush, yes, is a little dorky looking, but it's a reference from an old Godzilla movie. But I'm willing to overlook Glaive Rush, honestly. This thing, very cool, no pun intended. I love this thing so much. Gimme Ghoul. It's okay. Finding all the Gimme Ghouls across Paldea is tedious, but sure. Hate Golden Go. I hate this fucking Fortnite skin. Here I come, my Uncindymon looking thing. I know it's a stack of coins. But, like, you just made it, like, just a Fortnite character. No, send it back. I love its typing. Go Steel. Very cool. But, no. Alright, the legendaries. Wo-Chen. Pretty cool. Love how, its design is looking. Chen Piao. Snow Leopard! Yes! The king of snow leopards has decreed that the Chen Pao is very, very cool looking. No pun intended. Kinda would have liked it if it was ghost type, because, you know, snow leopards are known as ghosts of the mountain, but I'll take dark type. It's fine. Love the saber-toothed sword things. It's so cool. I love how it's more noodle looking, because wild cats, you know, when they're hunting for something, they, like, wiggle and stuff. It's very weaselly. I love it. I have nothing more to say about this. This is amazing. I love that. We get a dolphin and a snow leopard one go. Yes. Ting Lu. It's okay. You know, I sense the lore behind this, so kind of cool. Like it. Chi Yu. Very cute. Love it shiny. Why are they all dark type? Someone explain that to me. I'm not fully in force with this. Roaring Moon. It's alright. I mean, it's kind of cool looking. I don't like how it's sort of Mega Evolution. Wings came back, but it's a lot better than its Mega Evolution. I will say that. Dark Dragon. Very, very cool typing for this design. Iron Valiant. As badass as this looks, I still hate that it's a robot. No, I hate that it's a robot. Iron Valiant, though, being probably built to be the strongest psychic type. Guess what? This thing's fairy fighting. It's not fucking psychic type. I do like how it's a combination of Gardevoir and Gallade, though. And being something built with binary code, I guess you can call this a non-binary Pokemon.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Oh, I forgot to mention Tauros. Very cool design. I feel bad that I called it dark type because it was dark looking and it was a bull, and bulls can be mean. But it's fighting type, and I love its alternate forms equally. So you get Raging Fiery Bull and Water Buffalo. Cool. Koraidon, Miraidon, same opinions I have for the past and future Pokemon. Hate that it's just a Cyclizar of the past and just a robot lizard, but these are so cool. I will say this. Out of a lot of box art legendaries, I think these are some of the coolest ones we've had for quite a bit. I will say that. I love their typings. They both threw me off guard, and I love how they're not just dragons. That they are lizards. Even Cyclizar, even is like just a lizard. Like an iguana-like-esque feeling. I'm making sure I didn't go over any other Pokemon that I missed. Let me know if there's any other Pokemon I missed. Because I'm running through the list and... yeah. But yeah. These are all my opinions on the story, characters, aspects, gameplay, and Pokemon. So, what did you guys think of your Gen 9 experience? Or what are you looking forward to your Gen 9 experience? Let me know a shiny you caught in Pokemon Scarlet Violet. That'd be really cool. Before I started my Scarlet and Violet game, I caught a shiny Fletchling, a shiny Spoink, and the Doxbun that I mentioned. All before Larry's gym. So go ahead and let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. And what other content you want to see from me this year. Till next time, my Ghost Type Nation. Stay ghastly. Bye.